This isn't just a portfolio. It's the result of years of work, strategy, and refinement. Most designers treat their portfolio like a product gallery, but I've treated mine like a brand. And in doing so, I found that the portfolio is more successful than ever. Hey guys, I'm Will Patterson. I'm a brand identity designer. I own a creative agency in the north of England, and we've just released our new updated portfolio over on Framer. I get the amazing opportunity to check out so many portfolios from you guys, and a lot of you have questions of how to make your portfolio better, how do you get your ideas across to your client. So today I'm going to show you what really makes a killer portfolio, what really converts people into wanting to work with you and your design or creative business. I'll break them down into principles, but first, here's our website. When you load into the website, you've got the first thing you see is branding connoisseurs with an image of me. It sounds weird for a design company because it's not just me here. However, we've branded ourselves as more of a personal brand for our design company as well, just to segment us from other agencies. The first principle of creating a decent portfolio is creating an experience. We don't want to just tell people that we're branding connoisseurs. We want to bring an experience to the people that are interested in your work, which are going to be potential clients. So here what we've done in Framer is actually created essentially this symmetrical landing page at first. And when you first come into it, it opens up everything. It's really cool. And it's very similar to our old landing page. However, the type has been refined. The background color has changed and we've gone for a more off-white color. Here we've got who I am and what I do. Things like this are not just for people's attention, it's also for SEO purposes as well, to get our words in there so that it's indexed on Google. Creating that reveal animation is actually really simple to do in Framer. All you have to do is go into your main breakpoint, which is the desktop here, click on what you want to reveal it in, and on the right you'll get this and its effects. All you have to do is click appear, and you can change these effects as well and change the easing of everything, so you can actually preview it here to see how slow it is, how much mass. You've got a lot of things you can do there, and it's as simple as that. So when you preview it, it actually comes up, and we've made it really slow and kind of soft and gentle. We also created a delay between each element coming in. We want people to see branding connoisseurs first, and then for my image to pop in, and this just tells people what we are, what we do, and they instantly recognize me. My logo is at the top left here, but if we scroll all the way down, you'll notice in the footer we've got a more ornate looking logo down here, and that's for another reason which I'll get into. Now notice on my homepage that if we scroll down just here, we've got Let's Talk, and if we keep going down, we will see a Let's Talk again, and if we go down, find out more. All of this is designed to get people to go to this page, the Work With Us page or the Contact page, and in Framer you get a contact form built in if you want. You can just edit this to your heart's content. We want everyone who goes onto our website to be able to contact us with ease. This is the call out that we give. So whenever you're creating a portfolio website, make sure that you have the contact us or talk with us, work with us button as many times as possible throughout, so people aren't having to go and find where to go to contact you. Now, as you scroll down, we show clients we've worked with in the past. So our biggest clients, that gives us credibility. You don't have to do this. You can just add logos into this system here, but it's all designed to give you credibility. Now, as you scroll down, we've got essentially our hero image here, and this is a cool carousel that you can do with zero coding in Framer. It's wild. As soon as you scroll over it, you'll notice that the name of the client appears and it has this parallax effect. But this was actually back engineered from a template, which I will link down below. I believe it's called Concrete Studio, and I loved it so much I wanted it in our portfolio to give that cinematic and depth feeling. This is really all about an experience. Now, we want our work to be shown pretty early on because people are going onto your website, your portfolio, to see what you do and how you do it. So if I go ahead and click on a project like the Royal George, you'll notice that it's super simple. We have the main thumbnail image, which is like the end result or the most interesting image. We have the introduction here, and as we scroll down, our portfolio is slightly different. You'll notice that its images essentially highlights of our process as we go through this, and obviously these images are going to change over time when I put new ones in, but you can notice as we go down we have bits of information, but mostly imagery of sharing the process, why we did what we did, and also behind the scenes sketches. This here is like gold dust for people because they love to see what you do behind the scenes. And that takes me on to the next principle, which is show, don't tell. Don't just show them the end result the whole time like this. Show the work and how you got there. Show the process of making the work. Apply information to give context to clients. Now remember, when you show the behind the scenes of your work, clients trust you more because you're able to show them the magic trick that you're doing. You're able to give them an inside piece of knowledge, knowing that this isn't just a font that I've taken. I'm actually creating it here, and they're able to get that context. Now for us, we value craft over digital media. So you'll notice that a lot of the time we don't show anything on a screen aside from this screenshot here for a typeface, and this one of me working on a screen. As much as possible, we love to document the process, and in doing so, getting images, taking video, anything like that, you're able to actually show people what you're doing, and that's called the craft of what you do. If you were to just show the end result of every project on here, for instance, let's go to Magic here. If we were to just show the end result, which is this and maybe these two things, without showing the imagery, the physical imagery of me doing things, then people don't really have a connection to that because it's not physical. But images like this really do show the craft behind you, which segments you from other places. Now, for 2 years, we worked on this project and many of the other ones because we had NDAs. So I wouldn't be offended if you guys think we don't do client work, because we do. And the main point of the portfolio here of showing this work is I'm not just designing to inform people, I'm designing for emotion. I'm trying to get across a feeling, which is this vibe that you're seeing here in this studio. We're trying to get that handcrafted feeling into there, which is what we're all about. We're typographers, we're brand identity connoisseurs. We are obsessed with letter forms. So every image we put in has to tick that box of, is it a crafted image? Does it look like it's part of our brand? That's what we put in. We amalgamate ourselves into that brand as we're doing it, and that's what really sets us apart. So what should you feature in your portfolio? Well, if we talk about what should be in your portfolio, it's very simple. It should be who you are, what you do, and where they can find you. And that is noticed up here on our navigation. For us, it's slightly different because we have Design Academy and we have an online store, because this is the central hub for us. But for you guys, it should be who you are, what you do, how they can contact you. So the contact us, about, and your work. That's what you should have. Keep it super simple and easy for people to go and switch up, find out a bit about, Scrawlrbox here, or maybe they want to go to a different project, so they go back to our work, go to the Royal George or to Magic. They want to see the work that you've done and how you completed it. Now, this portfolio that we did was designed in Framer, and it's taken 6 months. I have had to learn it from the ground up, but it's been super intuitive. Now, one thing that a lot of you guys might not know is that a lot of the time when people are just searching for you, it might be on mobile. And that's why it's so important to make sure that we design for mobile, that it works well. And in Framer, you can do that really easily. You can see here, as I make it responsive through the breakpoints, it changes everything from, the navigation bar here to everything down there. We want to make sure the work is visible to clients all the time from mobile. Now, the burning question is, what work do you show in your portfolio? Do not fall into the trap of thinking that every client project or your most expensive client project, or even the one that you spent the most time on, should go into your portfolio. Here's a couple of things to keep in mind. Only show your top 3 to 5 pieces of work that you loved working on, the ones that you were most proud of. If you don't do that, what you'll end up running into is designing on projects that you don't want to design on. If you show a project, like for instance, if I showed a hand lettering project or a poster design project, or even a brand identity project that I didn't particularly enjoy or I don't feel passionate about, if I show that on my portfolio, that shows people that I work on that kind of project, and I will end up getting more projects like that. Instead, I'm showing work that I enjoyed doing. I'm curating my website and the portfolio to show the exact thing that I want to get into, and also the exact kind of project that clients love. But you might be asking, Will, I don't have any client work. I'm just starting. What do I do? Well, here's the number one thing. Instead of having a website with no work on there, I would work out what you would like to work on and create your own passion project. Create a fictional client. The reason why is because even if it's a fictional client, let's say any of these are not fictional clients, these are real, but even if this is a fictional client like this Crezi project, which it's not, it's a real car project. It was fun. Again, I'll talk more about this in another video. Clients don't particularly care if it's for a real client. What they care about is whether you saw a problem and you found a solution and you're able to present it in a great way. I would take on a passion project that you're passionate about. If you want to do brand identity, create a fictional client, use AI or ChatGPT to create a project brief and work on it. Document your process and put it into your portfolio. And in doing so, you can build a portfolio through a passion project or a few of them, and you can signal to clients around the world that, yeah, you're free and you're available to work with them. So don't let the fact that you've not had a project yet or that you've not started on a project stop you. So to wrap up, here's a few things to remember. Number one, design for emotion, not to inform. Number two, keep it really simple so that clients and people who are going onto your website aren't having to navigate through so many different links. Number three, show your 3 to 5 most favorite client projects that you've worked on. Number four, you can have case studies. Similar to me, if I believe that the Royal George project needs more attention for those who are very interested in how this pub branding launched, then I should create another page where there's more information. And that's where I've created this case study page, which is coming soon, which will have videos on there of our process of designing them. If you can document your process of designing a brand, potential clients are much more likely to engage with that. And finally, make it truly a killer experience. Your portfolio is you. It's your extension of your personality and your brand and your character online, your own free corner of the internet. And I know this video is sponsored by Framer, but truly, it's allowed us to really get to grips with who we are and allowed us to show and reflect our passion and the craftsmanship that we do in our client work online. If you would like to remix our website and use certain elements of it for your own, there's a link below for you to do that. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please subscribe for more design content and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget to check out Framer and to view our website. See you soon.